For decades, robots have fascinated sci-fi fans, from Data in Star Trek, the next generation to Bender in Futurama, and now, a new name is joining the ranks of iconic androids. Murderbot, the latest breakout character from Apple TV+, isn't just another sci-fi robot. It might be one of the most compelling we've ever seen on screen. Sci-fi has always had a love affair with robots. Whether they're philosophical thinkers like Data, comedic rebels like Bender, or complex enigmas like the hosts in Westworld, these characters have pushed the boundaries of what it means to be human, or not. Some series, like The $6 Million Man or Humans, even center their entire premise around androids. But becoming truly iconic in a genre so rich with robotic legends? That's a tall order. And yet, Murderbot might have pulled it off, effortlessly. Murderbot is based on the Murderbot Diaries, a critically acclaimed book series by Martha Wells that's won both Hugo and Nebula Awards. In the Apple TV+ adaptation, the titular character is played by Alexander Skarsgård, perfectly cast as a deeply conflicted SecUnit, a type of security android hired to protect a group of human scientists on a perilous mission. But this isn't your typical stoic protector robot. Murderbot is paranoid, awkward, emotionally scarred, and, despite being a killing machine, more interested in watching trashy soap operas than taking orders. It's uncomfortable around humans. It actively avoids emotional connection. And it's haunted by a past full of trauma. In fact, it often refers to itself as a failure of a murder machine, an ironic, almost tragic twist that makes it instantly relatable. But that's what makes Murderbot so brilliant. It's broken. It's complicated. And it has more personality in a single muttered line of dialogue than some entire shows. Beneath its armor and programming, Murderbot is a vessel for telling deeply human stories. Stories about reclaiming agency. About recovering from trauma. About choosing your identity rather than accepting the one imposed on you. It's a robot, yes. But it's also a metaphor for slavery, for isolation, for emotional repression, and, ultimately, for growth. Much of that comes down to the source material, of course. Martha Wells crafted one of the most original robot protagonists in modern literature. But the showrunners, Paul and Chris Weitz, took it even further. They didn't just adapt the character. They expanded it. Alexander Skarsgård's performance brings Murderbot to life with dry wit, subtle emotional beats, and a physicality that balances strength with vulnerability. The result? Murderbot becomes someone you root for. Someone you feel for. Someone who, ironically, feels more human than most of the actual humans in the show. Murderbot's appeal is also how it echoes the best traits of other iconic robots. Its dry humor rivals Bender's, without the slapstick. Its emotional depth is more restrained than Data's, but just as impactful. It raises questions about free will, identity, and morality, just like the best moments of Westworld. It's like the writers took decades of sci-fi robot tropes, pulled out the best elements, and fused them into something new. And it works. Exceptionally well. Murderbot doesn't just shoot lasers and spout one-liners. It wrestles with programming. It questions authority. It struggles with vulnerability. And yet, through all that, it becomes the heart of story. You care about Murderbot not because it's a robot, but because it represents the messy, painful, beautiful journey of becoming something more than what you were designed to be. It's no surprise that the show has a 97% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Critics and fans alike have embraced the story, the character, and the unique tone that blends action, dark comedy, and introspection. And even though only a handful of episodes have aired, Murderbot already feels like a legend in the making. And the crowded landscape of science fiction, Murderbot doesn't just stand out, it takes its place among the greats. It's weird. It's lonely. It's brilliant. And it's unforgettable. Murderbot may not want to be your friend. But trust me, you'll want it on your screen.